are the most beautiful things in life? The most beautiful things in life are when you get to love someone with all your heart. When you get to be forgiven. When you get to learn something or even be forgiven. Forgive and to forgive and be forgiven. It's also amazing to be able to see this bright, beautiful sky in the daytime or at nighttime. It's wonderful when you finally get a voice when maybe you felt like you didn't have one. Maybe because you felt fearful to express yourself, or because you weren't really encouraged to speak up as a child. Maybe you were in a abusive relationship, or maybe people didn't care, or maybe you thought they would never care, but they did. It's just that sometimes when we deal with people in life, when we're angry with them or they're angry with us, they won't give you the time or chance to speak because they have their own ideas of you and what needs to be done. And so when you get to a place in life where you can actually speak up regardless of what people may think about you, or you see through someone's BS and maybe somebody doesn't really care to listen. They shake their head, put their head down, or look to the walls, or try to leave the room, or they try to leave your presence. But you really need to say something. It's really one of the most amazing things to be able to express yourself when you need to. Because sometimes the right time doesn't come. Sometimes you have to speak up in the most intense situations because maybe that's your only time to really set yourself free. And sometimes speaking up can wait because maybe you have a long-term relationship with someone where you get to see them every day and you get to speak up if you have to. Another beautiful thing in life is that you can learn to be quiet. You can learn to just breathe. You can learn to just think or not think at all. Sometimes not thinking is very helpful because it's a state of nirvana where you kind of detach yourself from everybody and everything, and you just are mindful that you're still alive and that you're breathing, or that you're okay, or that you're gonna be okay. It's so amazing in life when you finally get to fly away from a situation. Maybe flying away to you is driving in the car by yourself. Maybe it's taking a walk. Maybe it's going for a jog, or going to the gym by yourself, or going dancing by yourself. Maybe it's hanging out with friends. That's what sets you free. But sometimes people like me, they like to be alone because alone is true freedom. Being alone is being detached from anyone or anything, and feeling a sense of bliss because there's no attachments. With attachments, it's like being stuck to a chain. It's like not being free. Because sometimes if you're hanging out with somebody that's not on your same level, not on your same energy, let's say you really want to dance, but the person with you doesn't. Or maybe you were really happy and you want to experience joy and great memories and great capturing of moments, but the person that you're with doesn't want to capture moments because they feel that the moment will be captured just by living it. And yes, in some senses that's very true. But you see, it took me about a year or two to disconnect from my phone, and little did I know that I had only about a year or two with my mother. And my mom was really wanting to take pictures and make memories, and I kept saying, no, mother. I don't want to be connected anymore. I want to experience things for as they are. I don't want memories. I want to live the moment. And I wasn't being myself at that time. I had adopted the thoughts and patterns and desires of my husband. And therefore, I forgive myself for that. And I learned from that moment. I learned that now that my mom's gone, all she wanted to do was do what she loved, which was capturing beautiful moments, because maybe she wanted to look at them again someday. And she really was the epitome of appreciation. My mom really oohed and awed when she ate delicious food. And she really oohed and awed when she had the most beautiful kiss from someone that she really loved many years ago. His name was Gustavo. She says that she really wished that she can keep his beautiful lips in a box so that she can open that box anytime she wanted and kiss his lips. That's how much she loved his lips. My mother was the kind of person that she didn't like saliva. She didn't want to share the cup that you drank from. She didn't want to do anything with people's mouth. She just was grossed out by it. And the only person that she truly loved so much when it involved the mouth was this man, Gustavo. So those are one of the most beautiful things in life, when you can really just capture things and experience things and be grateful and passionate about things. And right now I'm just so grateful because I get to have a moment by myself in confidence with my husband, that he understands that I need to have my free time being who I am to be. I love to dance. I love to feel free. And even though I love being a mother and I really enjoy my daughter and she's the cutest thing in the world, she really annoys me sometimes when I'm trying to have a conversation with someone and she is just making the most obnoxious sounds that sound like me, mommy, and take me out of here and take me there and let's do that and this and that. My daughter always wants something from me when she's awake. And the one thing I really enjoy with her is that when I decide to finally sit down and do what I need to do, let's say I'm on the phone sending a message to someone, or I'm editing a picture or sending a video to someone, I'm doing things that I enjoy doing in her presence. It's so cute. Sometimes she comes around and plays her toys. She reads books. She miraculously and surprisingly and most mysteriously comes behind me and touches my back as if she's massaging it. And this girl's never learned to massage. She just knows how. It's like, I just feel like a sense of her being my mom. Like my mom knew that I liked massages and she wanted to help me out with my back. I don't know what it is, but this life is completely mysterious and beautiful and sometimes just so strange to even understand it. So the most beautiful thing for you might be many different things, but we are all very similar and we can all relate some way, somehow. And I just wanted to share that life can truly be beautiful. It can truly be beautiful when you are yourself, when you express yourself, when you tell people who you truly are and you share it with love. Even if you were a prisoner, even if you were in the most difficult situation, you can still choose to love and to try to understand another human being or another creation of some sort. It can be an alien, it can be an animal, it can be a baby, it can be something spiritual that's unseen. It can be a tree, a flower, it can be an insect, it can be unseen masters, it can be God himself. Life is truly a miracle. a mystery. Enjoy life with all your heart.